CompTIA, Tech Plus, FC0-U71, Practice Exam. Questions 126 through 130. This video is part of our practice exam video series, and is filled with questions that closely resemble the real exam. So are you prepared to test your knowledge? Great, let's begin. Question 126. A homeowner wants the fastest wireless speeds and the ability to use the new 6 GHz frequency band on a small home network. Which of the following Wi-Fi standards would best meet this requirement? The answer is C. Wi-Fi 6E. Wi-Fi 6E is the newest Wi-Fi standard and expands on Wi-Fi 6 by adding support for the 6 GHz frequency band. This allows for faster speeds, reduced interference, and improved performance compared to older standards such as Wi-Fi 5 or Wi-Fi 4. Question 127. A user applies a setting to reduce the size of files stored on their hard drive, so more documents can fit without adding additional storage. Which of the following file system characteristics is being used? The answer is D. Compression. Compression is a file system characteristic that reduces the amount of storage space that files take up by encoding data more efficiently. This allows more files to be stored on the same drive without physically increasing capacity. While compression saves space, it may require extra processing power when reading from or writing to files because the system must compress and decompress the data to work with it. Question 128. A technician opens Task Manager and sees multiple programs listed as running, each with its own memory and CPU usage. Which of the following best describes what each of these running instances is called? The answer is B. Process. A process is an active instance of a program that is currently running on a computer and has its own memory space and system resources. An application refers to the actual program or software that a user interacts with, such as a browser or word processor. When an application is launched, it creates one or more processes to perform its tasks. This distinction explains why a single application may appear as multiple processes in Task Manager. Question 129. An employee successfully signs into their computer but cannot open a specific shared folder on the network. Which of the following security concepts is preventing access? The answer is A. Authorization. Authorization determines what resources a user is allowed to access after they have been authenticated. In this case, the user has already logged in, but is denied access to the shared folder because their account lacks the necessary permissions. This demonstrates how authorization enforces security policies by restricting access to only the data and resources a user is permitted to use. Question 130. A user plugs a new printer into their computer, and the operating system automatically detects it, installs the correct driver, and makes the printer available for use. Which of the following OS functions is being demonstrated? The answer is D. Device management. Device management is an operating system function that controls how hardware devices interact with the computer. The OS uses device drivers to translate instructions between hardware and software, allowing components like printers, keyboards, storage drives, and network cards to work properly. This coordination allows users to reliably connect, configure, and use a wide range of peripherals with minimal effort. So, did any of these questions give you a tough time? Don't worry if they did. It's all part of the learning process. Luckily, Certification Cynergy has a wealth of free video content at your disposal. To stay connected with our latest IT learning resources, just give a quick click on the subscribe button. This simple action ensures you are always updated about our newest video releases. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more great content.